Michelle Broads, the author of MyChild'sGardener.com, and I'm here today with Dr. Whitney Hammond, friend, chiropractor, and author of MyWellPregnancy.com. Whitney is a life entrepreneur. She's also a friend, a role model, and an inspiration to me. Thank you for allowing me to interview you today.
Thank you, Michelle.
Whitney recently welcomed her newest addition to the family, Taylor, and you had such a unique birthing story. I asked if you would share with us a bit about that, and specifically, where you find your authenticity to be true to yourself, and trust yourself to do something outside the norm.
Yeah, it definitely, I think a lot of people would consider my births outside the norm. I've had 3 home births now, and Taylor was my 3rd, and being good friends through this whole birth experience and pregnancy, I think that you saw glimpses of wow, this is what's possible. And I think where I came from and where I found my authenticity to have a natural home birth and not get caught up in everybody else's perception and fears was truly, this is what I want. And it doesn't have to be exactly, women can follow in their own footsteps. Mm-hmm. Every woman's birth can be unique and different, but at the same time you have to find what it is you truly want, and then in a safe way do what you want, follow what it is that you want to have in your experience for birth. So the naysayers, people who say, oh my gosh, the 2 comments I always got was, wow, you're brave, and that's scary. And that's okay, because that was someone else's perception, and I was going to go full force with what I wanted and find all the resources and the people that were going to support me. It's like putting blinders on. So I think if more women could wake up and find in themselves what they want, and then find the support system to do it, we could all have the birth experiences that we want, whether it be at home, in the hospital, a birthing center. It's all up to you.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
What I love about your story, what I love most, is that your children were born in a state of love.
Yeah.
And they must feel that energy.
Yeah.
What a way to enter the world.
Yeah. Love. And that's what conscious, parenting and conscious pregnancy, which is so much of what we write about, is that exact thing, is if a child can be born into a state of love, and you as a mother are responsible for that, that's a big responsibility. So why not create that environment? And like I said, whether it be at home, a birthing center, a hospital, as long as it gels with what you want and you create that loving environment. For me, it was water and yoga, music and candles and very dim lighting. That was my way to bring in peacefulness and love. So however a mother can do that, you're already getting everything off your child on a great start.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And what I realized is that this one story is part of your bigger story. It's really how you live your life, with purpose, creativity, influence, trust, authenticity, connection. These are all the characteristics of the life entrepreneur. And so I was wondering, can we say that how you show up for these defining moments, such as birth, is how you show up for life?
Oh my
Love
God. Yes.
or fear?
Yes, love or fear. It is so true. How you show up for your birth is how you will show up for life, meaning when you've got all 3 kids and they're all screaming at you, how do you show up? Do you show up in a state of fear or out of love? It can apply to anything. My husband actually says how you show up on the golf course is how you show up in life. And we made that same analogy to birth. And it is so true. And please don't consider that a slap in the face for anyone who's listening here. But it's kind of like a wake-up call, like, oh, that is so true. Do I show up in a panic state of everybody else take care of this, I can't do this, in a state of fear, or you show up as a confident, empowered woman of, here's what I'm going to do to have the best experience I can. And that doesn't mean control. It just means being prepared, and that's how I'm going to show up in life too. And in parenting, I'm sure the same thing parallel. So that's it. Yeah.
Being there for the moment.
Yeah. So Michelle, I guess that also bridges some of my thinking and knowing you as a good friend and what you're writing about, which is loving conscious parenting. So, I've had a great experience, and now I want to continue on being a loving conscious parent. So what are your 3 tips, the biggest tips you could give to those who are listening about conscious parenting and how to do it? And stay there.
Right.
Stay there.
And that's the challenge and the journey that we're all on together. But I think if there's 3 habits that we can incorporate into every day, we'll be on the right path. Get up early every morning with an intention and purpose for the day. Take the trash out every day. Get rid of that negative energy, those toxins that are corroding from the inside out, and make love wherever we go. As we drop the kids off at the post office, at the doctor's office, at home, at school, at work. And we'll see these seeds of love we plant will grow into a life of love on their own. And so then we'll have these days of love strung into a life of love. Spread the love.
Spread the love.
Yeah.
I love what you said. I mean, just at the post office when you're dropping the kids off, it's constant.
Right.
It's everywhere you go. So, well, thanks, Michelle. You can check out Michelle's blog at mychildsgardener.com and then mywellpregnancy.com also. And we'll both have this interview on and more tips for you to read. Thank you.
Thank you.